Apples. There's more to them than meets the eye. With more than 70 million tons produced worldwide, it's one of the most valuable fruits here in the U.S. And they don't just keep the doctor away, they can keep that waistline down. A new study published by Science Direct says apples promote a friendly gut bacteria, which stabilizes the metabolism and makes you feel full.
They stimulate the right microflora in your system that actually help you to stay thin.
Apple connoisseur and author of Apples of Uncommon Character, Rowan Jacobson, says apples are coming back in a big way.
It's kind of a second golden age of the apple. People are paying a lot more attention to where their food's coming from, and they're looking for an interesting character in their food.
Jacobson has profiled some 123 apple heirlooms.
So we're seeing apples that are better than we've seen in decades.
Introducing new Johnny Appleseed Hard Apple Cider.
Apples were the favorite tickle in America for about 200 years.
In the 1700s, your best bet for getting drunk was apples. And we're kind of rediscovering that purpose of apples.
Speaking of rediscovering, we're at the Dykeman Farmhouse in New York City, where we're going to learn how to make apple cider. Come on, let's go. It's a little hard to walk. I don't recommend coming in heels. Hi! The 200-year-old farmhouse gave a glimpse into what life was like.
It's hard to think about Manhattan and farming. Those two things don't seem to go together. But that would have been the way of life for quite a few people.
New York was the premier producer of cider in the 1800s.
Their cider press would have been over there. They would have had a barn and a stable.
There were miles and miles of orchards here. They were all burnt to the ground during the Revolutionary War. Manhattan was occupied nearly the entire time by the British, staying in military huts like these.
What we're doing here is we're crushing the apple.
We were just in time for their annual apple pressing.
I'm making apple cider.
The result?
That is some good apple juice.
So I don't need an apple today.
Every year fall rolls around and you have your apple traditions, and it's just a really nice touchstone.
It's like the perfect little apple.
It kind of helps give a rhythm to life.